I charge a higher rate to meet outside the office.
Don't tell me they did it again.
Right now, right here.
I hear everything.
Right now, right here, right now. Power cord! Right here. Nothing lasts forever.
Can't see?
Ugh. Magic lamp!
Let's nip that in the bud.
Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Shred till I'm dead!
One with the force. I'll uproot you!
You sure don't look like you're raring to go anywhere. Want to listen to my new song? Although, this doesn't really seem like the right place for a rock and roll concert. Well, let's talk about some of your adventuring highlights instead. They're pretty rock and roll, too.
Multiple scents all mingled together. Looks like many people have used this place as a rest stop. There's a floral scent, you say? Ah, yes. That would be the plant-based essential oil I just applied. What do you think? Want to check out my freshly groomed tail?
The novels here actually aren't all that bad. But a little fried tofu and a few drinks would make things better still. So, little one, do you think you could pull a few strings and get your hands on some for me? Without them, I don't think I'll be able to muster the energy to help you explore this domain. Oh, the look look on your face, so dumbfounded. I'm joking, can't you tell? Do you really believe the great Lady Guji herself would be so fickle?
If there really was such a thing as a miracle potion that could cure all disease, I'm sure it would be auctioned off and sold for an astronomical price. But in this fairy tale, the fairy gives her magic potion to the prince for free. She has no business sense at all. If you want my opinion, praying to a fairy isn't the answer. Better to go out and make some mora.
Ready to rumble.
Right here, emerge.
One,
Here, amp it up! Feel the beat!
Congratulations! Up to it, Manzai!
Right here, emerge. Right here. A sight to behold.
Power chord!
Mighty mythical beast! Alley-oop!
Emerge. Right here, emerge.
Shred till I'm dead! Pyrotechnics!
Many happy returns!
Whenever I'm on stage, I always want to push my music a little bit further and make that one guitar riff even gnarlier. A live gig is a different kind of beast than the ones we're facing here, that's for sure. But I ain't one to back down from a challenge. When the crowd's waiting, you gotta get out there and face the music. Same applies here. So come on, time to do some shredding.
What's that, you say? I could have sworn I just heard you invite me to go monster fighting in this domain with you. Strange. I slept perfectly well last night. Why am I having auditory hallucinations? Dory Sangama Bay is just a straightforward businesswoman. So let me put it to you this way. Why would any business person take such a huge gamble on their own life unless there was oh, I don't know, a few dozen million Mora to be made? Here's my counteroffer. A custom-made Domain Delver survival kit just for you. Great value for your Mora, and available at a discounted price for a limited time only.
Do you think we'd ever see A in the outside world again if there were this many stories to read in her plane of euthymia? I, for one, rather doubt it. I have an idea. Let's tell her that we know a wonderful little domain full of light novels and tricolor dango. It's high time she got out of Tenshukaku for a bit. Ah, yes, and dango milk, too. They don't have it here. Well, don't look at me, little one. That's your job. Sort it out. Where there's a will, there's a way.
Okay, you're gonna laugh at me for this, but whatever. Every time I open a book, I doze off in under 10 minutes, without fail. But wushu dancing, on the other hand, I can happily practice away all night long and still be bouncing off the walls in the morning as I get ready to head out for dim sum. But wait, what if I were to read a book while performing a wushu dance? Sounds like a plan, right?
Motion to compel.
Up to it, Manzai!
Maroon! I'll settle this.
Get with me!
Mighty mythical beast!
Incinerate! Our bond is strong. Service with a
Many happy returns!
Are you thinking up ways to beat up those monsters? 'Cause I have a suggestion for you. You just need to sneak up behind them, lay low, wait till they're not looking, and then pounce! Oh, you don't like it? But it works on even the sneakiest squirrels, I swear.
I do hope I'll get to read a story about a rebellious princess. You know, the type who sheds her long, cumbersome skirts and learns equestrianism, swordplay, perhaps even medicine. She'll live freely, take to the field to defeat evil personally, and defend the people and nation by her own hand. You know what? I might just write that story myself.
This place is no joke, man. Those are some hardcore fighters out there. But I know you got this. Sure, they might get a lucky shot in here or there, but it's only ever a matter of time before you're wiping the floor with them. Hey, how about you go easy on them next round? It'll give me a chance to use my kung fu on them.
If you think about it, you could define a challenge as a process that's difficult to get control over due to a lack of key information, right? Example. What foes are we likely to encounter when exploring this domain? How many hostile encounters are likely to occur? And what available countermeasures can we use? Take the time to thoroughly consider all these questions, then you'll find that reaching your goal is no longer a challenge at all.
I got your boss.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. One thing after another.
You asked for it.
Go get it, you agree?
I hear everything.
Incinerate! You blame! You're up!
Look alive!
And shroud.
Breath of the flame! Motion to compel!
I'll uproot you. I'll bury you. Yeah. One with the forest.
Gloves off! Let's get it on!
Ready, go!
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud.
Time for your arraignment!
Keep up.
You asked for it! Ha!
I imagine most people think of academia as so strict and rigorous that they think scholars are uninterested in works of fiction. But in reality, if your thinking is too rigid, you're likely to get stuck in your research. Yes, stories might be pure fabrications, but sometimes they can give us just the inspiration we need to move our research forward.
sometimes have to face dangerous enemies when I'm out in the mountain gathering herbs. Like those greedy gut treasure hoarders. Or a boar in a bad mood. I know that not everywhere is going to be as peaceful as the place where I grew up with my mom and dad. And Master won't always be there to protect me. That's why I practice the spear. Even though I don't really like it. It's so I can drive those pesky varmints off all by myself.
This place is so quiet. It's the perfect place to brush up on my legal research and organize my notes. Hey, do you still remember those clauses I discussed with you once before? You've already forgotten? Well, you'll just have to recite them over and over until you know them by heart.
So many books. Let's see here. Get a load of this one. This story is about a mercenary whose only skill is that he's an exceptional liar. He goes and gets himself hired by 3 different employers, all of which are mutual enemies. And so, he's forced to spin ever more ludicrous lies to keep himself alive and keep the morrow rolling in. You know what? I'll read on. This looks pretty fun.
You want me on your team?
gloves off!
Coming through! Service with a smile!
Look alive!
You play! Yeah?
Speed of light! Ha! Nowhere to hide!
Scratch that! Sign here, please!
With sword comes shadow! Don't blink!
Let's get it on!
Ready, go!
Speed of light! Hey! Cut to the chase!
You're dead meat!
Don't be scared! Ah! Ah! Service with a spot!
With sword comes shadow! Don't blink! Hey!
Hey, go away! You!
Buckle up!
Incoming! Here, please!
Nowhere to hide!
You asked for it!
I used to believe that once I'd made up my mind to do something, I should act immediately and complete the work in the shortest time frame possible. But I found that my assistants rarely lasted more than 3 months on the job, and the constant turnover took a toll on our operational efficiency. Eventually, of course, I came to realize that getting adequate rest actually improves productivity in the long term.
You go ahead and get some rest. I want to survey this area first. We need to get some sort of security system in place, just in case of a surprise attack. Oh yeah, I'm guessing you've got all your essential supplies on you. If you're going to put them down, make sure it's somewhere everyone can see them. Oh, you want to come with me? Sure, that'll save us some time. All right, come with me and stick close.
Compared to turning the pages myself and hearing that rustling sound, I prefer it when someone reads the story to me. I like to lie down on someone's warm, soft lap, close my eyes, curl up, and lose myself in the story. Staring at you? No, I wasn't.
The kinds of books that adults read have so many complicated ideas in them. I can't wrap my head around them no matter how hard I try. Master says that there are many things I'll understand once I'm older. So, does that mean when you grow up, you understand the same things in a different way?
The campaign begins.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me with teamwork is dreamwork.
Ah! Propagate! Pew! Dumpy dumpy poo! Punch! Wow! Yeah! Ah! Ooh! Hi-ya! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ah! Pew!
No, my sword! Rain cutter!
This little book is truly exceptional. The gripping plot is one thing, but the characters? Wow, they're so well-rounded. They really break the mold. I can't thank you enough for inviting me to this incredible place. The next time I find a good novel, I'll make sure to get a copy for you. These monsters are stronger all the time. Probably 'cause I'm on the team, I bet. But the good news is, as the leader of Benny's adventure team, I've learned a lot about how to draw monsters' attention. I'll lure them out, and once they charge at me, you guys wait for the right moment to take them all down.
How big do the monsters here get? Maybe even bigger than the highest tree in the Whispering Woods? Anyway, there's no need to worry. I made an even bigger bomb! Da-da-da! Clee to the rescue, clearing the way from this honorary knight.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Since we got some time on our hands, do you want to take a seat and shoot the breeze for a bit? I brought some drinks if you're thirsty. With me here, we can take whatever this domain has to throw at us. There's no point in spending all your time worrying about what lies beyond the horizon. If it's a sunny day, you can snooze away. And if there's dark clouds ahead, you just gotta roll up your sleeves and sail on through the storm. That there's the secret to living a happy life.
Don't be too weirded out if you see me with my mask off while we rest. I'm just getting some fresh air. This place is way too idle. It gets to you after a while. Gotta take some deep breaths. Not that I'm rushing you, of course. I'll wait until you've made your preparations in full.
I used to believe that once I'd made up my mind to do something, I should act immediately and complete the work in the shortest time frame possible. But I found that my assistants rarely lasted more than 3 months on the job, and the constant turnover took a toll on our operational efficiency. Eventually, of course, I came to realize that getting adequate rest actually improves productivity in the long term.
There are still so many places for us to explore.
No escape!
I see everything. Sharing my knowledge.
Rain outlines your fate. Witness it.
Write this on your side. Hi!
Torn to oblivion! Illusion shattered!
No, my sword!
Polarama, help! Make yourselves a move.
Ring cutter!
Inazuma shines eternal! Shine down!
The books here aren't too complicated. Even I'm having an easy time reading them. When I get back, I need to thank Master Tainari for his literacy classes. I'm more determined than ever now to stick with it, so that one day, I'll be able to read even more complicated books.
There is a vast collection of books here. I took a moment to browse through earlier and found a good number worth reading. If you're not presently occupied, why not take a seat? I'll fetch a few good books, and you can see if there are any you like. A fine book on a busy day can provide a much-needed escape, even if just for a moment.
It's not often that I have the chance to take a rest before the battle is truly over. I keep asking myself, can I really afford to take a rest yet? And if there are still monsters that have not yet been vanquished, the answer is no. I cannot stop now. You'd like to join me in a moment of meditation? Oh, all right. Close your eyes. Now, join me in turning your gaze inward, to the deepest part of your being.
I'm really curious to know what's at the end of this maze, too. And yes, I know that as we go further in, we're bound to meet tougher and tougher monsters, and maybe even suffer some setbacks along the way. But after the winds and rain have passed, the saplings in the forest grow a little bigger and a little stronger. We'll only get to see the blue sky above the treetops if we keep pressing on, right?
Let's get out there and make some friends.
Don't get too close! Supporting fire! Up to it, Manzai! Congratulations!
At the right hand, it's for fire!
Power that ended high jump!
I got you covered! Check this out! Many happy returns! Alley-oop!
Booba, get them! Eat this!
Fire it up! Here's backup!
To ashes!
Up to it, Manzai! Congratulations! Don't get too close! I got you covered!
Eyes on me!
Mighty mythical beast! How are you feeling? Try not to worry too much about the next fight. I've heard people say that having a good attitude actually benefits your health. Even if spearmanship isn't my strong suit, I'll do my best to protect you in this battle.
There's some pretty tough cookies lurking around in here, huh? Still, nothing to be scared of. If you're out on stormy seas and a giant wave is coming towards you, you only put yourself at risk of capsizing if you try to steer around it. But if you face it head on and take it on the bow, you can split that wave down the middle. I'm used to taking the helm when the storms come, so when we head into battle, feel free to put me up front.
imagine you'll want to keep fighting soon. Do you want a bite to eat first? You know you love my cooking. You should never work on an empty stomach. More importantly, a proper meal will put you in a good mood, and you'll handle yourself better in a crisis. Here, some chopsticks for ya. Don't be shy now. Dig in.
This place is no joke, man. Those are some hardcore fighters out there. But I know you got this. Sure, they might get a lucky shot in here or there, but it's only ever a matter of time before you're wiping the floor with them. Hey, how about you go easy on them next round? It'll give me a chance to use my kung fu on them.
Let's go.
Everybody stand back! Committed to memory, sharing my knowledge. Now you shall perish! Boing, boing, boo! Ducky, ducky, go! La la la!
Illusion shattered!
Everyone hold hands! Going in! This way, Prelude, the Temple of Wisdom!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion!
Lure them all out! Da-da-da! Yeah!
If it's okay with you, I think we should check all the pillars in this room, just to make sure they're sturdy. If I spend too long in one place, sooner or later, accidents happen. It's not me I'm worried about, but if I'm gonna keep on adventuring with you, we gotta make sure everybody else is safe.
I don't much like spending time in places where there's nothing to do. It's like looking at a blank page in a book. But since you're here, maybe we can liven things up a little to make this time more meaningful. Like... Oh, we could share some stories with each other before we set off again.
I know you are a formidable warrior, but we must not underestimate the monsters in this domain. They seem to come in endless waves. Nor should you be afraid. I am here to answer your call, and I will stay by your side until every mystery here has been uncovered. With this blade, I shall slay any foe that comes our way.
Miss Honorary Knight! Guess what I found? Loads of stories that Mommy used to read to me. Whenever I shouted out, "No, we can't let that happen!" Mommy would give me a pen and paper and let me finish the rest of the story myself. By climbing through the window, or popping out from a nearby bush, or coming down from a tree. I always found a way to bring Todoko into the story.
Don't blink! Incoming! Speed of light!
Incoming! Don't blink! Incoming! Don't blink! Speed of light! Incoming! Hey! Speed of light! Incoming! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Speed of light. Incoming. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Incoming. Hey! Change of plan.